guys and gals, how are ya? We're on the Shadow Priest here.
Hello.
Her name is Siouxsie. And I did a couple of things off camera. But my energy's pretty good right now, so I decided let's make an episode out of this. So we are in the Eastern Plague Lands. I started off at Light's Hope Chapel over here. Got a bunch of quests. We've gotten a few of these Darrowshire spirits freed, but I came down here to Darrowshire itself, talked to Pamela, got the parts of her her doll. I came up here and talked to Tyrion Fordring, and he gave us, there's 3 grindy quests that we're working on. We need plague hounds, a couple of different types of plague hounds. We need bats, and we need these carrions. The grub things here. Let's get started. Hope you guys and gals are doing well. Yes, sirree. My stun procs are kicking off today for Siouxsie here. There's another one. Got so many of these. Lovely. By the way, if you're wondering what the hell is going on with the mouse there, I'm trying this new, I don't know, I'm just, it's a combination of 3 add-ons, Weak Auras, Ultimate Mouse Cursor, and Mouse Trails, and you can set your mouse up to do a whole bunch of different effects like this. If you're interested, I can make a little video on how to do it, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. Helps me keep track of the cursor a little bit. Resist, you say? Anyway, today's Wednesday. It's the 20th, and I have started my juice fast today. I'm actually having one right now, my first one. Look at that. Delicious green juice. I love it. Gonna have 2 or 3 of these a day. And nothing else. No solids here. I'd like to try to go 30 days, but it's pretty extreme. I don't need to go 30 days, and the more I think about it, probably won't go 30 days. It's pretty hard to do as well. But I'm going to go at least a week here with these. See how I'm feeling. And push on to 2 weeks, most likely. We'll see. I will be dropping quite a bit of weight, but that's all right. I'm really not doing it to drop weight. I mean, I could stand to lose a little bit, but I'm mostly doing it for my gut health and my mental health. My overall health. Fasting is, especially juice fasting, is amazing for you. We got disease there. Well, that's pointless. That doesn't do anything for us. Melee attack power reduced by 50 and ranged attack power. May as well just leave that up. That's rough on Hunter. It's brutal. I'll just stay hydrated in between, although just drinking this, you stay pretty hydrated, but I'll just have some water. And, you know, if I'll throw a little tea in there as well, a little herbal tea. But I'm excited about it. I'm going to keep track of my weight just because, but right now I'm 238. There's a scale here at my house and there's a scale at the gym, and the gym owner swears the scale at the gym is accurate to within like 1/1000th of a pound or something like that. I'm 244 there, so I'll just use both of them. But I'd like to be about 225. So I will lose some weight, but unfortunately I'm going to drop some muscle as well, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter too much to me. It doesn't. These are really good. So I ordered some juice, like pre-made, but most of it I'm going to be making here at the house. I have a juicer, pretty good one that I've had for several years. Haven't used it in a while. It's about 95% just vegetables, and I'll put some fruit in there as well, a little bit. Fruit, you know, it's got natural sugars in it, sweetens it up a little bit, but I don't want too much of it. I actually like the way it tastes. And I'm using recipes this time. When I've juiced in the past, I've just loaded it up with vegetables, and whatever I got was what I got. So I've got some recipes I'm going to be using. Let you know how it goes if anybody's interested. I'm sure I'm going to be talking about it the whole time. Who's this dude? Dugan Wildhammer. I don't know if I've ever noticed this guy out here before. Wonder what he's up to. Such an odd place for a dwarf. Oh, it's a rare. Oh, that's for the horde, man. Yeah, it's a rare mob. Interesting. I've never seen this guy before. Well, there you go, guys. If you're horde, this is where I am, right over here. You see that? He is he's a level 55. He's not an elite. He's just a rare, so pretty easy kill. Well, easier than an elite rare would be, is what I should say. So this one I'm drinking, it's collard, spinach, kale, lemon, ginger, and apple. Yeah, it is absolutely delicious. It's just straight micronutrients. Those are... It's like the best thing you can do for your body. Your body absorbs it. They start absorbing it, those nutrients, immediately. I often get that blackout on the first hit, but I'm out of range of Mind Flay. Happens a lot. There's some carrion worm meat. Wolf that down. Tastes like chicken. I need 15 slabs. You think killing one of these, we're done, right? You would think. Okay. There's a mob up here, but up there, but he's out of range. So it's going to be a little. I've fasted many times in my life. It can be a little rough the first couple days, and depending on your diet, I've talked about this before, but you can actually feel sick, almost like you have the flu. It affects people differently, but it does depend on how bad your diet is. Because if your diet is really bad and you just stop sugar and caffeine and all that, you are going to go through withdrawals, like literally like a drug addict would. It's not even an exaggeration. It's a chemical thing in your brain. So you can feel really sick. But my diet is pretty clean, so it's not going to be too bad for me. But I'll be a little bit weak, you know. But that's part of the cleansing process. It gives your digestive tract a much needed break. It's just really good for you. People don't really understand. They hear that somebody's fasting and they think there's, like they're doing some voodoo or some shit. It's ridiculous way of thinking. Hey, Javanthra, thank you. New subscriber to your channel. Really enjoying the videos. Sending good vibes. Hey, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. I really appreciate that. You're on YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you. Shavantha? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. Shavantha? I butcher names. It's what I do. As an American. Butcher names. Thank you for that, for subscribing. I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. He says, hi, YouTube. Everybody wave. Welcome to the Misty Mountain Gaming family. If you've left comments, I've probably not seen them. I'm trying to get better about that. The people who've been here for a while, they know. I used to read and reply to every single comment I got. And then I had kind of a horrible thing happen. And it's kind of messed me up ever since. But I'm trying slowly to get back. But I just want you guys and gals to know, if you're leaving comments, I appreciate it. And it means a lot to me that you are. So thank you for doing that. And thanks for being here. When somebody tells me that they're enjoying some of my videos, that's what it's all about, you know? I have fun playing the game. And if somebody's watching and enjoying, or, getting a laugh or whatever it might be, then that feels good, man. I know I'm not like doing a community service or anything like that. I'm not trying to be big-headed about it. I'm just, just saying it feels good. Turned 50 this year. Hell yeah. He appreciates the old-timey references. Nice. Welcome. Welcome to the 5-0 Club. I'm 55, my friend. Yeah, I do make some old man references. You gotta roll with it, bud. Your vision starts getting bad. You start making noises when you stand up or even sit down, which is sad. You start falling into chairs instead of... You young people don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about, but you will. Don't worry. Yeah, thank you for being here. I'm glad I saw it. I'm pretty bad about seeing stuff, but ever since I'm using this new add-on that my friend Jamie made, Also a friend of the channel, supporter of my channel, and a member of the channel. I actually can see whispers and stuff a whole lot easier. It's actually easier if this is closed, because if it's open, you know, you got stuff scrolling up from what you kill and blah, blah, blah. And it's hard to notice like a new thing that pops up. So with the chat turned off, when I get a message, it actually pops up a little thing, and it draws my attention. It's a lot easier to see. Thank you, Jamie, for making the add-on, man. It's a good one, bud. He also made the Oathbound add-on that we are using on the Little Mage. That's right. Oh my gosh. Shake it on up. Man, it's been a while since I had that goodness in me. I got these from a company, I think they're called Raw Generation. You can get it online. These things are a little bit expensive. Well, I mean, for me, they're expensive. But you can get a week, 2 weeks, 30 days, however you want to do it. Try them out. But I ordered these things. I ordered them Monday, and I got them today. But, you know, which is Wednesday, so that's pretty damn good. They will come frozen, or mostly frozen. Just put them right in your freezer. Pull out the ones you're going to drink that day or the next day, and put them in the refrigerator. You know, so I'll have probably 3 of these. They're not very large, but I'm going to mix these in with the stuff that I make. And when I make the juice, I make a big giant pitcher of it. I'm going to try not to make as much, because if it sits too long, damn, these things are annoying. You basically have to reblend it. So one thing I do if I'm making the juice myself, you know, so I juice everything up in my juicer, right? All the juice comes out to the side. I take that and I put it in my blender. What I'll do is I'll put a little ice in it and a little protein powder. I've got some really good protein powder I get from a company called Transparent Labs. It's not a bunch of shit in it. It's really decent protein powder. So that way I can maintain my protein. The juicer, it's kind of a pain to, it's not like it's messy, or, well, it is a little bit messy, like all the vegetables and stuff, chopping up you chop everything up, with the exception of some things you could just put right in there. But the cleanup is the worst part of it. If you guys have a green juicer, do you know what I'm talking about? Like cleaning all that shit up and cleaning the juicer up. That's the worst part of it. I mean, you just kind of have to commit. I actually bought a bunch of glass bottles, and I just actually remembered this, but I have those up in the cabinet from last time. Actually, that's not going to work. I need plastic bottles. So I was thinking I could make a bunch of juice, and then I could just pour it in. I've got these glass bottles at about this same size here on the camera, if you can see that. I could put them in there and then put them in the freezer and use it that way, but you don't want to put glass in the freezer. It's not going to turn out well. give you a psychic scream, bud. There you go. You like that? It sucks, doesn't it? Ah. Oh, man. It's so good. It really is. It's also got the extra benefit of, because I know this is super, super healthy and good for me, it just tastes that much better. Look at that. Got a hunter over here. He's got that fast mount. I was going to give him some fortitude. See if I can catch him. Ah, he's heading out. Looks like my wizard oil and stuff has fallen off here. Doesn't really matter too much. Helps us a little bit, but grand scheme of things, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I've also got a plan to get off of this Nexium and Prilosec that I've been taking for 26 years. 27 years, actually, now. I did realize this. Was it David? One of you, somebody from the channel sent me a little personal message that that stuff can actually make... It's not good for your stomach lining. It can actually make it worse. I have GERD. I have gastroesophageal reflux disease, and it's really, really bad. My stomach lining is almost disintegrated. It's almost gone. I have damage to my duodenum. My esophagus is burned. The valve that it's called the esophageal sphincter, I think, between your esophagus and your stomach. There's this one-way valve that lets food through, and it closes, keeps stomach acid in. Mine is actually dissolved from stomach acid. And I found that out. That was back in 2001. But I've got a plan. That I'll be able to come off those pills, I think. I'm going to have to do it slowly, but I think I can do it. You can heal many, many things with diet. It's also important not to think of diet as a bad thing, or even a temporary thing. I've talked about this before too. Diet is just whatever you eat on a daily basis. If you eat McDonald's and Taco Bell and a 2-liter every day, that's your diet. That's all it means. It doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't have to mean that you're going to starve yourself and do something insane. That's, you know, don't need these. Let's head up this way. How are we doing on time over here? We're only 25 minutes in. We need, oh boy, so many of these. We're just halfway finished here with these things. A little psychic scream for you because you love that shit. There you are. pops me out of shadow form when I do the cleanse, because it's a holy spell there. Well, we're going to get feared here because I'm out of mana. There we go, one down. Ton of vitamin C in here. Thought this was the Blood of Heroes thing. If you don't know about Blood of Heroes, you're on the permadeath server, do not click on Blood of Heroes. You will be sorry. I think you get several elite mobs that will pop out on you. It's interesting. They have the crocodile animation when they die. Crocodiles have two animations, but one of them is like they shoot up in the air and flip upside down. Got a little latency here. I went to drink, and then about 2 seconds later sat down and drank. This actually worked out really well. I have one more Caraphate pill to take. I've been on this medicine twice a day for just over 3 months. It's supposed to help heal my stomach lining. And I'm on the last dose today. I have one more I'm going to take this afternoon. And then I'm going to call the surgeon back, and we're going to do another endoscopy. And see what it looks like. Resist. Yeah, man, that's the way to handle those things. I mean, the fear isn't that bad. It's only like 4 or 5 seconds or something, but it's kind of annoying. It can be bad if you're, if you're under level here. Get feared into something else. I wouldn't advise fighting 2 of these. Because of the fear. They can, one after another, you can be feared there. Should have invited, wait, am I in the guild? Yeah, I'm in the guild. How we doing? Look at that, man. Stubby hit level 57. David is level 46. This is Ed on his Warlock. He's up in Winterspring, and looks like David is running around in Feralus. Feralus, I don't know what it is. Really windy outside today. It's been windy the last day or two. It's 2 days. Get a lot of dust storms here in the southwest of the United States. There's a road that runs between Silver City and Las Cruces. And it continues to run further out to the east as well, but it gets so bad that you literally have to stop your car. There's signs and warnings all over the place. You can't see anything. It's very strange. I've seen it happen a few times here. What's interesting to me is all of the signs have a warning to pull over the side of the road and turn your lights off. I was wondering about that. It's like, why would you turn your lights off? Like, nobody would be able to see you. So Heather and I looked it up. And I mean, this is what it said. This is their logic. If you have your lights or even your flashers on, if somebody's trying to drive in it, they'll think that that's the lane and they'll switch and drive into the back of your car is the reasoning behind that. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I think I would just have my flashers on, just well off the side of the road with my flashers on. Because if you see somebody's flashers, that's caution. You're going to slow down. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I'd keep my lights off. I don't know. I just don't think that's a good idea, but that's what the signs say out here. There's a big Tauren over there. Guess that goes without saying. Yeah, you're a bastard. I know. Five more. 5 more bats. About 11 more pieces of the worm meat, but it's not a guaranteed drop, so you end up killing more than 15. Find something that removes bugs from the front of the car and the windshield. Man, it's like they get embedded in the paint. I took that car. I've gone up to Las Cruces a few times, and the front of the car is just loaded with them. And I'm really good about keeping my car really, really clean. Dude, I spent a solid 10 minutes with the high pressure washer. I got most of them off, but some of them, man, they're not coming off. I think they make something, I don't know if it's alcohol based, but it'll get them off. I just worry about using that shit on I worry about the clear coat of the car. Windshield too. I had to scrub the crap out of it. And there's still residual bug splatter there. I don't know if those deflectors work very well. I don't know. I've never actually had one on my car. It goes on the front, right on the hood. And I think what it's supposed to do is, as you're driving, it changes slightly the streamline of the air so that the bug hits it and avoids the windshield. But I think that might work okay for like a lower speed, but the speed limits out here, 75 miles an hour, which means people are going to drive at least 80 miles an hour. So I guess the point is, I don't think at that speed, I think they're just going to hit the windshield. But you're just getting ready to fear me, weren't you? Got an Elden Ring to record after this. So we went into this place called Castle Morn, I think it was called. And apparently I came across a sword. I think it was in a chest. It's supposed to be a really good, like one of the best early game things you can get. When I picked it up, I just thought, this is probably trash, right? Or not trash, but, I figured it'd be like the same as the shit that I had. I looked at the stats and I was like, oh, this looks pretty damn good, but apparently it's really good. So that's pretty damn awesome. What are you doing? Down to 40 drinks. Makes leveling on the character a lot longer, having to sit down and drink so much. This is probably, I think Warrior is tough. I'm talking about the Iron Man challenge, not, just anything goes type of challenge, hardcore, but I think Priest is the toughest to do on the Iron Man, and I've tried it. Part of the problem is, and especially if you're playing self-found, you got to buy your drinks, right? You can't make your drinks like a mage, and that shit gets expensive And being self-found, you can't use the auction house to make any money. So it ends up being quite the issue. But it's rough because you never get the mana pool that you need, that you would normally have with, you know, with your green gear and shit. Green and blue gear and above. I would not recommend it. I think it's like the ultimate. Okay, this is our last bat. Let's get this done. Oh, I broke him out of it. Means of fear. We have a chance to do that. Doesn't happen very often.
Well done.
That the damage breaks the mob out of the fear, but it is a thing. Well done. We've killed 14 of these on this character, and we've gotten 5 pieces of meat. Did I set the Hearthstone? I did. I set it in Light's Hope Chapel. We'll go talk to Uncle Carlin. Let's hearth back. Did not get a thumbnail. Been pretty slack on that lately. Yeah, it's an interesting little thing that happens to the mouse there. Not sure if I like it. I wonder if I can get rid of that.
How are you?
Pretty good. I mean, better. Let's get some water here. Put stuff down here. There it goes.
Safe travels.
Safe travels. Travel safe. Are you a repair person?
Here there.
Here where?
Be good.
What can I do for you?
Uncle Carlin.
Have a good one.
You've seen Pamela. She's alive. Well, no, she's a ghost.
See you later.
She is a ghost. Where is the repair dude? I think he's over here.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Welcome. Be good.
What did she say?
Great to meet you.
I've got too much to do and not enough time to do it, human. Get out of my
Keep
way.
your feet on the ground.
I buy and trade.
Aren't you sweet? I'll disenchant those. Doubt that'll sell. The tender wolf meat should sell. Those might sell too. They might sell as well.
For the Alliance.
Well, I kind of wanted to repair, but I don't know where the damn repair person is. We can do it this way. I can use Questie to show me repair. It's this dude, but I don't have the reputation, apparently. I think that's why I can't see that he repairs. All right, no worries. Is there a spot at the table for me? There's not. All right, we'll just stand up. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit today. Appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Siouxsie and I will see you in the next episode.
Till we meet again.
Peace.